This news update is brought to you by...
This is how we flow. Oh, the offers are quite exciting, and the prices will leave you smiling. Everybody's got a chance to glow.
Enjoy 1 month of free Flow TV when you sign up or upgrade to Flow Broadband this season.
This is the Barbados Today Afternoon Update for Wednesday, December 16. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Thanks for joining us. Scandalous. That's our president of the Barbados Consumers Research Organization, Malcolm Gibbs Tate, describes the government's new 22% tax on voice and other transmissions from their cell phones from January 1. He tells Barbados Today it is simply disgusting for the government to impose another financial burden on consumers under the pretense that it was doing so to assist students.
First of all, taxpayers are already paying tax to the government in order to fund education, not both, at the primary, the secondary, and the tertiary levels. I am not aware that any adjustments have been made to make this money, or to have decreased this money, I should say. So to come and now put an extra tax on consumers is somewhat scandalous, to say the least. Because when you do this, you are now having a second set of taxation to meet this need, which I have always understood have already been met.
Meantime, opposition leader Mia Motley is accusing the government of taxing businesses into oblivion. In her reply yesterday to the debate on the amendment to the value-added tax, Motley charged that government cannot tax its way to growth.
The Barbados Labour Party has been consistent in its point that this government is taxing businesses into oblivion, that we cannot tax our way back to growth. We are still in difficult circumstances, and the last thing we need now is to throw Barbadians up overboard from the task of helping to rebuild this country and to return economic growth to this country. These measures go further to throwing good, honest Barbadians overboard in terms of trying to play their part in helping government gain its revenue.
Meantime, in the Senate this morning, Government Senator Jepta Ince opened debate on the excise tax bill with a declaration that it was not a tax increase.
Let it be stated, ma'am, that this is not an increase or an implementation of an excise tax. It is not. It is not a personal income tax. What we are seeking to do is to allow those persons that are involved in what I call a critical sector of Barbados economy to now carry out what we would call a self-assessment. And based on that self-assessment, it should be noted that this administration has now established what I would call a principle of good faith.
He explained what the government was trying to achieve from the act.
We are not implementing new taxes on goods and services, and that must be made clear. What is happening is that you are creating a framework, creating a platform on which persons involved in the sector would be able to function and function more efficiently by creating that level of flexibility. That is critical and important in doing business.
The quality of service offered by one of the island's garbage haulers have come under scrutiny, and not only that, Quality Business Services has lost one of its clients after the company was fingered as the main culprit behind illegal dumping at Bucks St. Thomas. Environmental health officers descended on the site yesterday to get a first-hand look at the situation and discovered that waste from the Elegant Hotel Group, Sunbury Plantation and Lanterns Mall, which had a contract with Quality Business Services, was being dumped there. When contacted by Barbados Today, General Manager Ernest King shifted the blame on his employees, and in expressing regret at the situation, promised to take what he called muscular response. However, the acting general manager of the Sanitation Service Authority, Roslyn Knight, who was among those at the landfill, made it clear that companies are responsible for ensuring that their garbage are disposed of in the right way.
The generators of the garbage, it is their responsibility to ensure that the persons that are collecting and disposing for them are doing it in a proper manner. This garbage has been collected from a hotel group and disposed in a cart road.
How do you know it was from a hotel room? The evidence.
All the evidence there reflected is from the hotel group. Oh, how many are they? Restaurants, hotels. See that? Oh, that's the evidence.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
It was days before Christmas. I had so much to do. Shopping, more shopping, and I was feeling blue. There's a mother, father, a wifey, and friend. Lots of things to buy, but there was no money to spend. I found the answer. The BT shopping spree. 15,000 in goodies. Free, free, free. It's easy to enter. Nothing hard to do. Follow my instructions and a winner can be you. Visit facebook.com/Barbados Today. Do it quickly and fill out your form to enter this spree. Look, I'm shopping at the Cost-U-Less mega store. Come down, fill your trolleys with goodies and more. And like me, you too can say, ho, ho, ho.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smart. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
To the latest now from the region, the Bahamas government is looking to sign a new industrial agreement with the Airport, Airline and Allied Union in order to stave off industrial action at one of the country's main port of entry. More in this report from Cleopatra Murphy of ZNS News.
Minister of Labour, the Honourable Shane Gibson, says officials are close to signing a new industrial agreement with the Airport, Airline and Allied Workers Union and the Bahamas Air Pilots Association days after the unions hinted at possible industrial action. During a press conference Saturday, union officials suggested this could be their next step after more than 14 months of negotiations. Last year, the travel industry was put in a tailspin after the pilots' union held a 2-day sick-out on December 22nd and 23rd, leaving thousands of Bahamas Air passengers stranded and the airline reportedly losing more than $1 million. Gibson says there will be no need for a repeat.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's already resolved. It's only a matter for me to now to write a letter to advising everybody as to the agreement that we reached. So the easiest thing to do is for us to continue to negotiate in good faith the way we've been doing, and hopefully this week we can have a final sign-off.
And on the international scene, Republican President hopefuls sparred over how to stop the militant group ISIS in the first debate since the attacks in California and Paris. We get more in this BBC report.
This was a debate dominated by big issues: war and peace, security and liberty. Again, Donald Trump took center stage, and again, he had to fend off attacks.
Donald, is great at the one-liners, but he's a chaos candidate, and he'd be a chaos president.
Mr. Bush had struggled to make his mark in a crowded field. Not this time.
Or dealing with the Islamic terrorism that exists. This is a tough business to run for president.
I know, you're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need to have a leader that is principled. You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to the presidency.
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 3, so far I'm doing better.
Doesn't matter.
Sparks also flew between Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz as they sparred about security and immigration.
Does Ted Cruz rule out ever legalizing people that are in this country illegally now?
Senator Cruz?
I have
Will
never
you rule-
supported legalization.
Do you rule it out?
I have never supported legalization, and I do not intend to support legalization. And let me tell you how you do this.
Punch and Judy, perhaps, but Republicans who will choose their nominee are beginning to get a sense of these politicians. Don't forget, though, winning the nomination and winning the presidency are very different battles.
And that's our Barbados Today afternoon updates, but you can join us again this evening for the very latest. You can also visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb for more news and sports. Also, subscribe to our e-paper, our email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 101 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Good afternoon.